Hello, Algebra 1 parents and students. My name is Mrs. Heinzman. Welcome to my class. The purpose of this video is to help you and your student navigate the course so that you not only understand what your student is being graded on a daily basis, but what the course looks like, how I arrange the assignments so that you can find things when your student is absent, and that so you know what's going on. So this is a brand new curriculum. It's brand new to everybody in our school. So we're all trying to get used to it. We appreciate your patience and your flexibility with this. We're very excited about it, and what I have done so far with it makes me feel really good that this is a good way to teach math. So I want to spend a couple minutes telling you how the course is organized. So the largest grouping is units. Okay, there are 7 total units in this curriculum. 3.5 will get covered this semester, and 3.5 will be covered next semester. Each unit is broken down into lessons. Okay, so your student is going to be taught a lesson almost every day. All right, every once in a while, a lesson will stretch over more than one day, but that is rare. So where do your students' grades come from? Almost all lessons have cool downs, which are like exit tickets, and practice problems. The practice problems are especially important because this curriculum is what they call truly spiraled. So in other words, a lot of times in math, you learn something and then you never approach it again. Not really. Sometimes you use what the basic skills are, but you never go back to that skill. Not with this curriculum. With this curriculum, you will start to get questions that are from an earlier lesson, that are structured just like the questions from that lesson. So your student never truly forgets anything. They have multiple opportunities to review or relearn some earlier content. Okay? The cool downs, like I said, are like exit tickets. Cool downs are graded as a quiz, and you will have one score weekly, and I'll just add up the cool downs for the week, and they'll all of the points will go in that one place. Practice problems are graded as participation, and they occur every day. So your students have a participation grade every day, even if there aren't any practice problems. Okay, I am paying attention to what your student is doing in class. If they're doing what they're meant to be doing, they will get full credit. Okay, once or twice during a unit, there is a modeling prompt, which is an open-ended sort of word problem, but more complex than that, where your student has to come up with their own parameters. They have to design a mathematical model, usually an equation, and then they have to solve it in order to answer this question. And then last but not least, there are mid-unit for really large units and end-of-unit assessments, okay, for each unit. And they are graded as tests. Alrighty? So, let's take a look in Schoology and walk through the course. So this is what your course looks like to your student. All right? So I have this nice banner here. Here's my contact information. There's a button that'll take you to Delta Math, a button that'll take you to my syllabus, and this button is how we get to the IL. Okay, so if we scroll down, this is how I begin to organize. I first have a folder for every unit, okay? I also make sure that you understand as parents and students in this folder, these are all the lessons you're going to come across. All right? Then you open it up. I further subdivide the way that the curriculum groups lessons that are similar in what they're going to be covering. So if we open the first one, Getting to Know You, this is everything that we've done so far since the beginning of school. I begin all of my assignments with A1. I always have the date. I always have some short blurb about what it is, giving you an idea. When you click on the assignment, you'll see everything you need to do that assignment. Okay, so here is me telling the students, we did this lesson in the workbook. If you are absent, you need to access the student task statements. You need to speak to me if you have trouble with it. Okay, I talk about the purpose of the lesson. I talk about where the cool down and the practice problems are and how you can find them. Okay? And to make sure that you're using your school email address, the latest version of Chrome, and a newer computer. Okay? So when you click on the student statement, this is what it looks like. Okay, so it begins with a which one doesn't belong or notice and wonder. It's a warm-up. Then it talks about your teacher will assign you a set of 3 questions. You're going to write your own question. You're going to survey your classmates. And then you're going to answer some questions. Okay, so you see all of these. And here is like a tally sheet for talking to your classmates. This is always something extra. Are you ready for more? You do not have to do that. That is for students who are very interested or super quick. And then every lesson has a summary. This summary is really important. Your student can always go back and look at it. Okay, I go over this summary. They are welcome to take notes during this time period, but it's right here for them to look at. Okay, it's got vocabulary and explanations for what the lesson was about that day. Okay, so before we close this video, I don't know if this is going to work, I'm just trying it. I'm going to show you how it looks. Oh, it just brought me directly here because I'm already logged in. So the IL classroom, let me go into a lesson. I don't want to go into a class. I want to go into a lesson. So let's go into lesson 1. And let's go to materials. So this is what your assignments will look like. Okay? Your activity 2, let's see, where is it? It'll say digital cool down. Okay? This is one of the things you will have. and this is your practice problems, digital practice problems. These will always be in your students' IL classroom. They all know how to get there now, so please ask them to help you see this content, okay? Thank you very much for listening. I look forward to working with you this year. Thank you again, and hopefully we'll be talking sooner than later.